It's you can't. Do my ears look big in this?
No. Well, like big or out?
I don't know, out. I just realised I've got look like. I don't have big ears, but I kind of feel like they're poignant.
If you're pulling it down on your ears, yeah. Now you just look weird. Perfect.
Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, this is Charlie here for another reaction, and today we're reacting to Doctor Who Season 2. I didn't check, Charlie. Don't look away. It's Season 2, Episode 10. Yeah, we're here. Now, it has been months since we recorded the last one. So much that the last one we recorded was when Sean and Lydia were away. And that was when I was house staying.
Oh, yeah.
I was house sitting. So, that was... What month was that? Was that May?
No. April, May, June, maybe?
Was it June?
Yeah, I think it was June.
Well, it's August now.
Yeah.
So it's been about 2 months, I'd say. It has been a while. And I've been hounding him, and he's been sort of like, oh, I'm going to do this. No, he had exams and stuff like that, so I didn't bother you during that sort of time. But now it's over, and he's been on holiday for how long now? Since school? About a month and a half?
No.
Month?
Yeah.
Month. I've only been able to track him down now. Like, pin him down. And I had to pin him down now because I did threaten him with violence. And be like, because he's going away for the next, 5 days. And then it's like, well, no, I'll fucking do it now. So, here we are. In this happy little bubble we've created. Now, do you remember the last episode we recorded?
Yeah. No, it's not Slithy. That is a long time ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's like the devil.
The devil. There we go.
Toby.
Yeah. So Toby. Yeah, Toby. Yeah. So that was the last. That is actually the two-parter which you enjoyed. You thought was a enjoyable two-parter.
Yeah.
You very enjoyed it. Now, where we left when we left off there, you said you were enjoyable, and then I didn't tell you what the episode is next.
Oh yeah.
But do you remember what? Not only that. Well, firstly, I was like, I'm not going to talk to you about it. We then left once we recorded, we went in to speak to my partner, and I said, "Oh, just so you know, this next episode's this next episode." She was like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." So she actually apologized that he has to endure this, which is probably good because he might end up enjoying this episode. And I know there's someone I apologize if I can't remember your name. I know someone's gonna be watching this who's from the start said this is my favorite episode, and there is judgment. I need you to know I am judging you for liking this episode, and hopefully you will be judging them at the end as well. But still, thank you for watching. But yeah, so that's the next episode we come up. So, are you ready to watch this episode?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So just know without much ado, we're just going to jump into this, guys. So we hope he enjoys this episode, and we hope you enjoy this reaction. And if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification. Shut your mouth.
Subscribe to your nan.
What? I'm
said.
I'm rewinding that, and I'm going to prove that it's not subscribe to your nan.
It sounds like
There's no way I said
It
subscribe to your
sounds
nan.
like that.
There's no way. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification.
Subscribe to Nan. Subscribe to Nan.
I'm so embarrassed. I wish everybody else was dead.
If you want to subscribe to my nan, you can do. But no, if you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, that'd be great. But other than that, guys, see you on the other side. It wasn't too bad. I went a little bit that way, though.
Yeah.
So I've,
It's been a while.
yeah, exactly, yeah. I thought you would have been practicing every evening. You're pointed in the mirror. No? Instead, you're being a bitch.
Got him. We fucking got him.
Could you stop the product placement, please? We're only sponsored by Pepsi here. Oh, no. Oh, you're a fucking animal.
Disgusting!
You don't understand, but I forget how good the music is in the earlier series. It's still great later series as well, but where it all began really for me.
That's what it did. It went. Oh boy.
I'm judging him, but we're doing the exact same thing.
Doing what?
Talk to a camera about stuff.
That's very true.
Miss this music? Yeah?
So there I was with that thing going.
What in the fucking Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
Don't I know you?
So now he decides to go.
They not with the alien. What a Scooby-Doo fucking spin-off they had.
The doctor's machine. And it certainly wasn't the last. Oh no. I just put that bit at the beginning because it's a brilliant opening. But
Need to say something. I know this guy from a bunch of shows. He pops up in a lot of British shows, a couple of American shows, but I knew him from a show years ago where he would do a pair like a group of con artists. I can't remember what it's called. I think it might have been called Hustle. Fairly certain it was. And I haven't watched it in ages, and I only know him really realistically from this episode. I tried to avoid this episode as much as I can. And it's only in this episode I started to realise how much of an awful actor he is.
Did you say you try and avoid his episodes as much as you can?
Yeah. I hope he's I hope he's watching this, so you know. Yeah.
is this scary? I need a remote control zoom. I'm having to do that with a lean. That's scary. But look, don't worry, because it's not just
He reminds me of my
sitting
media
here talking.
teacher.
Oh no.
What a fucking loser.
Ursula on camera.
I hope your media teacher watches this.
On my brand new camera. That all those years ago.
Okay.
What?
But the Doctor changed form.
Yeah, but he's a time traveller. So it's all those years ago for him. So it might not be for the Doctor.
Where was Rose?
Who knows? Could have been before or after Rose. We don't know.
Name is Elton. Not
It can't be before Rose because he became this Doctor with Rose. And it can't be after Rose because
I mean, as in like it could have been whilst, as in sorry, I meant to say sorry. I could have been. I probably should have said currently, presently, or it could have been after Rose. That's what probably I said, not before or after Rose. Probably presently with Rose, or it could be afterwards. You don't know. But then again, with time travel, you don't actually know. You know, it's an absolute mental fuck.
I left school.
Tune.
I got a job. Transport. I was in town. I was soaking up. You know, nothing special. All the usual
First
stuff.
episode ever.
When all of a sudden,
Is this the actual scene they used?
I
Not
don't
this
think
bit.
so. I think they reshot it. That might have been in the actual
Yeah,
episode
yeah.
there. Or maybe not with Edward Melton, but all the other ones.
when I hear this plane overhead,
So this is the episode where you first meet the Sabine.
Yeah.
but it wasn't over yet. And that's when it all
That's
started.
that was the
That's
one.
Tennant's first episode.
Yeah.
That's how I met Ursula.
His name is the Doctor.
That's how I met Victor Kennedy. You stupid man! That's how I met Jackie Tyler.
Oh, you don't meet many Eltons.
And that's how I finally met the Doctor.
So he's just ratted out every connection there is to it.
I can't work out if this is a
Say,
vlog or if
this
he's putting
isn't
on YouTube.
my
I can't
whole
remember.
life. It's not all
Same thing now.
spaceships and stuff.
No, because so before this, people used to do video logs to just put on their computer, and then the
Oh,
internet.
like an online journal.
Yeah, like
sort
an
of
online
thing.
journey. Yeah. Like an online, and then obviously YouTube became a thing, and then other things became a
I'm
thing.
into all sorts of things. I like football. I like a drink. I like Spain.
Right.
Really love. Then it's Jeff Lee.
I mean, I absolutely adore this song. So, and I'd probably dance like this as well once I've ever listened to it.
I went mad with it all. Spaceships and lasers and everything.
Do you remember her? Do you recognise
All
her
went to
voice?
Trafalgar Square that night 'cause
She's from Harry
everyone
Potter.
was celebrating.
Mm-hmm.
Just being
Moaning
alive.
fucking Myrtle.
And I snapped him in passing, that's all. He was just some bloke. I didn't realise he was significant until Mr. Skinner pointed it out.
That's the name of my medium teacher.
Is it?
Mr. Skinner.
There's a few of us. The inner sanctum.
A proper mate. Poor Ursula. But like she said, this little gang used to meet up. underneath the old library on McAteer Street.
What?
So
Mr.
sad.
Skinner, his name's Colin, but we always called him Mr. Skinner.
I give you Linda.
You right there, buddy?
We all meet up every week, and we're talking.
We started all this because her daughter disappeared. It wasn't aliens that took her away. It's just
Was trying Johnny Franzetta. Now
come down to
Why? Why?
This is a Doctor Who like fan club, and here she is, and my daughter disappeared, and then she left that little space for laughter.
Who's laughing at? You're the only one laughing at that point. For that space, that was a sadness. That was an intake of air. A solemn fucking moment for her lost daughter, and you're laughing. You're scum.
your
I probably also laughed at the time when I first saw it as well.
continued.
only started all this
Don't laugh
because
again.
her daughter disappeared. It wasn't aliens that took her away. It was just drugs. I come down
Stop!
to
I can see your lip quivering.
week, and I just
There's nothing funny about that, but
No, it's not. It's not.
but
Have you recovered? Are you okay?
keep looking for her.
This is a very emotional moment for the episode.
I gave my love a chicken. It had no bone.
It was a brief moment of seriousness.
I gave my love a cherry.
Thank God. How dare you? They hit number one. They didn't. They didn't.
Don't shake hands. Back. I'm suffering from a skin complaint. Eczema.
Eczema.
This is worse. Much worse. I am your salvation.
Do you recognise him?
That's the doctor.
yeah,
It's really him.
is he a comedian?
Yeah.
I can't remember his name.
Peter Kay.
Peter Kay. that's
That he
it,
is. Oh, he's what a comedian! Fantastic comedian. He's done a lot of shows. You've probably seen clips of him online and stuff like that, like piece of his show. But yeah, he's great. He's absolutely fantastic, and he's in this episode.
Yeah, you said about that. Yeah, of all the episodes.
He's in this episode.
In your
That's all I'm going to say.
You with your band and your.
Stay away, but everyone huddle around me.
All the while he still exists. Move back, all of you. Hold on, wait for this bit. The picture cuts. That is the sound of his spaceship.
He almost looks like he's not wearing anything though. He's just got a black uniset on there. It looks like a floating, like literally to me, it looks like he was in a floating head there. You'll see. It's just a floating head.
Right then, homework. Could I have a word with you in private, please?
Of course you can, yeah.
Lots to do.
It's not
I
sinister
never thought of it as work.
at all.
It's what we've always wanted.
Even
though.
alone with the youngest
Like
lady in the room.
Doctor.
Yeah, I suppose.
All of a sudden, without anyone saying so,
She's getting married. She's left a message. It'll never last. Stupid girl. Come on, back to work.
you can't hit me because you don't touch. You said so. You get a rash and an itch.
I can use this.
Use that cane on him and you'll get one hell of a smack off me! And then a good kick.
Myrtle.
Completely
Ooh.
understood, Mr. Kennedy.
Seems the evidence has been corrupted. Something called bad wolf virus. At least we've got these photographs.
Yeah,
The first
like
hand
that,
evidence
like
out
that.
It was a London accent, definitely. She's from London.
there. So we hit the streets.
You sound like you're from London.
Someone's got to know who she is somewhere.
Have you seen? You've seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall, right?
Seems the evidence.
Pardon?
has been
You've seen
corrupted.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall,
Something
right?
called
No.
bad wolf virus.
You've not seen Forgetting Sarah Marshall?
Forgetting Sarah
Marshall, yeah.
No.
What? No way. Have I got on TV? I'll have to have a look to see if I can lend you on DVD. Oh, no, you'll probably find on one of the things. Oh, it's a great film. So good. It's got Jason Segel. Oh, you know what? I'm naming people. It's got Russell Brand in it before he went nuts, and then he has oh no, you know, I'll just send it to you. What a film.
You sound like you're from London.
London's a big place. I mean, I should know my own daughter's out.
Bridget, don't make this personal. I don't like to be touched literally or metaphorically. Very much. I haven't got the time. Bleeding hearts outside.
This is how he's acting is reminding me of someone. Oh,
And so it began.
I want to say, yeah, no, Douglas from the IT Crowd.
Oh, Reynolds. Yeah, by Matt Berry. When it's,
Yeah.
yeah. I kind of get what you mean. Yeah, that's sort of like posh age, sort of tweet, like
Yeah.
just sort of like, but very exaggerated in his sort of like movie. Yeah, I get what you mean.
He's a bit worse than.
Well, Reynolds.
Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah. Well, Reynolds definitely worse.
Impossible task to scour the mean
So fair. That doesn't mean that
Major
this guy
capital
won't
city
be
for
as
an
bad as a
unknown
guy
girl.
that's
To hunt down
like
that
sexually
place
harassing
in a
people constantly.
seething metropolis of lost souls.
Oh, that's Rose Tyler. She lives just down there. That's her house number 48.
What grass? Is that? Oh, I thought he was gonna do like that thing where they clip the back of their feet in the air. Yeah.
If someone came up to you on the street and showed you a picture of someone who lives near you, would you tell them where they live?
No, it's different different age, isn't it? People, I say different age. People as if they weren't scum out there, but again, it's one that probably sort of working class sort of thing. Like, yeah, there's maybe some stupid. I don't know, but she was an old woman who obviously just wanted to see the world burn. Probably has a grudge against Jackie. Jackie probably fucked her over at some point.
Basic surveillance. Get on first name terms with the target.
My name's Jackie, by the way. I tell you what, Elton. Here we are, complete strangers, and I'm flashing you my knickers.
Jackie's so desperate. Poor cow.
Target's household.
Mind you, I'm only dead.
Here we are. There's nothing wrong with the machine.
I used to have this little mate called Mickey. He did all that stuff. He's gone now. Bless him.
Well, if you need me,
Mickey!
I'll drop down my number.
Oh, you do that and I'll make us a cup of tea. Go on, go sit down. The telly on if you want. Can't bear it, so
Why would you bring that up again?
You're a charmer. Say it again.
Magnificent! Oh, I could kiss you. Except I can't, of course, Rima.
I've even got a picture of her on my phone. That's amazing. You've achieved steps 1 to 4 in precise order. How did you manage it?
Well, I had to work very hard. She keeps everything very close to her chest.
But how do you move on? Step 5, that's the problem.
Step 5. That'll do anything to get that information, boy. Anything!
Yes, sir.
Oh. Everyone's just horny bastards in this episode.
I don't mean to pry, but did you get...
We'll see.
Infiltrate. That flat was jinxed.
It's weird, these fuses, they keep on blowing.
Must be.
My daughter won't be coming back tonight, just in case you're wondering. We've got the place to ourselves.
Right. Nice music.
Il Divo.
Yeah.
Oh, you won't know about El Divo. Oh, Christ. El Divo. I'll have to... Sorry, this is a very intense sexual scene where she's pulling out all the stops here. El Divo, let's get this up here. So this here, these lads here, I can't remember how I think they might have came about via some form of like performance show. I can't remember what it was. I can't remember. But they took the world by storm with these lads, right? And what it was, I mean, I don't know if you know this because it's better. Martha, I used to watch all the things to do with GM. Good Morning Britain, when she used to be GMT back in time, and there was always, you didn't have the internet, so you always had to watch TV. Then I'm fairly certain they were on TV, but not. They took the UK and by storm, and I mean specifically, especially like sort of like middle-aged women. So I would be coming back from school and stuff like that, and this sort of album stuff would be on repeat. And Mar's just around the kitchen.
What did they just do? Remake?
I can't. I'm fairly certain they did. I'm gonna have a look here. Their Wikipedia page. It's an multinational classical crossover vocal group. They mustn't have done it. Yeah, they mustn't have been on something. I think they just conception name. Simon Cowell. Yeah, it was Simon Cowell. Yeah, it was. Yeah. So they sort of like they came about and they just did sort of like those sort of things. Multinational, so tell us Switzerland, Spain. I don't know, but yeah. Oh, it's just this era. It just hit me at like 2005. Coming home from school, Ma just listened to that song on bloody repeat.
Take it off, I'll put it in the wash.
Oh, come on, it's only a little drop.
There now. Ruined. So far away. I get left here sometimes, and
This isn't when they were in like the other universe, was it? And Rose called her or something.
I don't think she called her.
Like when Rose was a dog, the cyber.
I don't think she called her. No, I don't think she called her in that time. I don't think so. I don't think she did, but she did. There was a time she did call her, but I think that was another pair. I don't think. Oh, shit, I can't actually write. I remember something like that, but I don't think it was that episode. It might have been.
It might make sense because she says, "Oh, she's so far away."
Yeah,
well, that can work for anything, but
yeah, well, yeah, so far away from her is down the road. That she means she's in worlds and space and time and stuff like that. So, but I do. There is a moment I know you're on about where she did call her.
I don't know where she is.
Mates, go on. Say yes.
Yes.
Because I did like Jackie, but I like someone else even more.
Doctor.
I was gonna say PK.
Oh.
Did you just only realise?
Yeah, her. I genuinely did think he was gonna say
Doctor.
The Doctor.
I was looking for the Doctor.
Oh, I know that. I worked that out. Because it's never me, is it?
No, but that's how it started, but I changed my
Let me
mind.
and I'll protect them both until the end of my life. So whatever you want, I'm warning you. Back off.
But because I am leaving. And so are you, Mr. Skinner.
Mm.
And as for you, Ursula, you're coming with me. And we're going to the Golden Locust and we're going to have a Chinese. I mean, you and me, together. Having a meal. If you want. I'll never know.
Touch him. I want him to touch him to see what happens.
Mr. Skinner, are you coming?
Oh.
What?
Up to the Chinese, if you don't
He
mind.
might be an alien or
certainly
something,
am.
and that's why he keeps calling them back and stuff, and
Victor.
they're eating them.
Good luck.
And then if
So what do you think
if
they've been doing when he's been
if
screaming?
they touch it, killing them.
Mr. Skinner.
Oh, could be.
Would you stay for a minute, please? We're walking
I thought
out.
you just. I for a moment I thought you just realised something was sinister afoot just there. Said like, what? He's a bad guy.
No, I knew he was a bad guy, but I didn't
No.
think about him being an alien, and if like that's why he's saying about the eczema.
I'll email you.
Oh, I left my phone.
Really?
Yeah. It's not in my pocket.
So much for
How
the
do
big
you know you
extra.
haven't left? You forgot your phone without feeling in your pockets
Hurry
first.
up.
How do you sense it?
I'm not. What was that?
No, it was nothing. It was nothing.
Can you not see the hands?
That's Mr. Skinner.
Look at the rest of me. Double with aliens. Now meet the genuine article.
Oh my God.
Thing.
A thing? This thing is my true form. But I've absorbed him.
Colin? Bridget, my love.
Oh my God.
Where is she?
I said you really don't want to know.
Absorber. You're some sort of absorbathon. An absorberling. Absorberloff.
Yes, I like it.
Let me go. I'm on.
Please don't hit me.
Well then.
Ursula.
Most likely to bite back indeed.
Leave her alone! No, that's not fair!
tastes like chicken.
Elton, where are you?
Save yourself, boy!
Run for your life!
Why is he's wearing Speedos as well?
Oh, what's the matter?
You upset my mum.
The greatest feast of all, the Doctor.
Interesting. Absorbatrix. Absorb clon. Absorbaloff.
Absorbaloff, yes.
Is it me or is he a bit...
Not from Raxacoricophalopatorius, are you?
No, I'm not the swine. I spit on them. I was born on their twin planet.
Really? What's the twin planet? Raxacoricophalopatorius?
Clom.
Clom.
Clom, yes, and I'll return there victorious once I possess.
Sweet. Maybe. Passionate. I suppose, but don't ever mistake that for nice. Do what you want.
If it's the last thing we ever do, bliss, all of us together. Come on. Woo. Linda United.
Look at it! Look at it!
The cage, break it.
Because that's the power, apparently.
Bye-bye, Elton. Bye-bye.
And that's it. Almost. Because that was the night my mother died.
Okay, I guess he must have known she died. He probably just didn't correlate the two together.
Why are you laughing?
That was the most awful fucking thing ever. No, it's not. But still.
Forget because we must. I had this nice little gang. And they were this. I keep thinking of Rose and Jackie.
I mean, that's
and
quite.
How much longer before they pay the price?
That's quite a
You're
impactful
all
thing.
miserable. Come on.
Elton! Fetch a spade!
Even then, after all that.
Oh my god.
Here she is.
Could be worse. At least I'll never age. And it really is quite peaceful. You'd be surprised.
It's a relationship.
Should have just let her die.
We manage. We've even got a bit of a love life.
Oh, let's not go into that.
And I don't care what anyone thinks.
Firstly, you're right. You should have let her die. Because when he eventually dies, she's just going to be a fucking face in the pavement.
Yeah.
Because she just says she never dies. Did you just hear what he said?
He's shagging a concrete block.
Imagine his landlord comes in. Oh.
How could you still find her pretty as well?
That's very. Oh, he's got the zoom. He's got the zoom.
But remote zoom.
But that's very superficial of you. You need a body to like someone.
Well, she has no hair either. And there's concrete splattered across her
It's
face.
a mind. It's a mind. And she
She's a
sacrificed.
face in the middle of a concrete pavement slab.
She might be a pretty one out of all the concrete slabs. You never know. What if he's been into concrete slabs this entire time? And now she is one, and it's just perfect.
The doctor definitely shouldn't have revived her or whatever he did to her. Rebooted her.
But what? And so much better.
I wouldn't class what happened to you as better. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe you were right. He is into concrete pavement.
Maybe he is. Maybe. And that, guys, was our reaction to season 2, episode 10 of Doctor Who, titled "Love and Monsters." Charlie, don't you dare!
I enjoyed
Don't you
it.
dare.
I actually enjoyed
No,
it.
shut the fuck. It's so awful. Okay, maybe you enjoyed it because it's so awful. It has to be.
No, not
It has
because it
to
was
be.
so. No, there was parts of it that were cringe and stuff.
You acted like the whole thing wasn't fucking cringe.
No, I'm pretty bad with cringe, but
Charlie, he's
I was fine
Facebooking
for
a
most of
pavement.
that. Yeah,
He was there. What? He ended up being
That's
absorbed.
weird, that's weird.
PK after the whole episode was thinking,
that's funny. That's funny.
Oh, he's then chasing after him in the streets. No one's around apparently. They
Yeah,
didn't.
but that's what's good about it.
You know,
I enjoyed it. Only parts of it were a bit cringe, but
I enjoy it because I hate watch it, and I'm there and I'll watch it and I'll go, right. Is it working now? Yeah. And I'll go, and I'll hate watch it, and I'll go, right, that was fucking awful. But I enjoyed the fact that I enjoyed watching it with you because I'm like, this is awful. This is absolutely awful. But from a standpoint of view, you're going to stand here and say you actually enjoyed this episode for what it was.
yeah.
Get out. Get out. Jump out the window.
No, I enjoyed it. I'm not saying it was amazing, but it was a good watch.
Because it was shit.
No, I just kind of I liked the fact that it wasn't just surrounded by the Doctor and
No,
Rose.
that's good. There's episodes like that in the show that I
I
like
haven't
that.
seen them yet, so I enjoyed this, and I actually liked Elton.
I can't. Having him and Jackie opposite each other talking, for me personally, having talked to you, it's like they're trying to say they're playing a game with me. Who's me trying to work out if who's the worst actor. Who's the worst actor? And that point then I'm trying to work out.
He wasn't bad.
He
wasn't bad.
But that's the him and Jackie in that sense. Like I've said to you before, is that Jackie in that sense for me is like are you a bad actress? I can't work out. Like at points when she was telling him I went through your jacket, so it's never me, is it? I was like, damn, Jackie's turning up here. And then obviously then like, but prior to that and after, it's just Jackie just being the actress being. I can't. And even with him, he was doing the exact same. But I'm like, that's an awful delivery. That was an awful delivery of that line. But then he's then obviously when Ursula's gone, like he's there like in tears, like I'm like, right, he's crying on the camera, he sees Ian emotion. I was like, oh, I don't know, maybe it's the way he talks. I don't know. It's like, and then I don't know. It's just.
Well, and then you don't mind Crying Girl, Moni.
Right.
whiny-
Firstly, you put respect to Mona Myrtle's name.
Mona
She did not
Myrtle.
die by a basilisk for you to be like, oh, Moni Mini.
The girl who cries in the bathroom.
I had a girlfriend that did that a lot. She actually used to go to the bathroom whenever she got like an argument happened or something like that. Rather than talk to me about it, she used to just go to the bathroom, just sit on the edge of the bathroom, cry. It was quite childish when you think about it. Like it was like, oh, I don't want to go out tonight. This is blah blah blah. Oh, you never want to go blah blah. And rather than talk about it, it would just be like just gonna go to the toilet, like as if I didn't know what she was doing every time. So stupid. Oh, what a girl, miss her. But yeah, but listen, Mona Myrtle, again, well, Ursula in this, but again, she's like, people just have such unique voices. She has one of them where it's like that's her. Like Willem Dafoe, you hear Willem Dafoe's voice, you're like, oh, that's Willem Dafoe. Like that's
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman. That's what I mean. Yeah, that's more of a stylistic. Whereas I don't think your woman Ursula can necessarily handle the way that she talks. But it's a distinctive way.
It's very annoying.
I mean, that's why she was Mona Myrtle.
Yeah, and it's cringe. How
What do you mean
How are you
cringe?
speaking?
That's her
like that?
voice. How can you watch that episode after everything and say her voice is cringe? The
That
woman
was probably one. Apart from that bit when she said Linda,
Linda United.
Oh yeah, Linda United. That was the worst part of it.
The whole thing was bad, Charlie.
And then
the
her
whole thing
voice was
awful.
probably second.
So you're not going to go on Peter Kay going, where's
That wasn't cringe,
Mohawk?
that was great.
It was funny because it was so cringe.
And he was like he was stroking his hair.
You want a genuine article?
It's good.
Oh, Azobo. It's like, oh, Peter.
I like how for his human form, he was not in gentleman. Then he went back to alien. He was back to Georgie.
He's from Bolton, so he's had his proper bottom. Yeah, it was like, you alright? It just went proper common. Yeah, it's just to be like, no, you can't touch me. It's the eczema. Is that something? It was. The whole Scooby-Doo running around at the start. Okay, so at the start, in case it's not my comment, but basically, the reason why this episode became a thing, because as part of, like, I think a children thing or Red Nose Day, it was like, create your own Doctor Who character. Some stupid fucking kid that's about 7 years old. Not stupid, sorry. A 7-year-old kid created it, because it's not their fault, they created it, and went, it's called an Absorbaloff. And it absorbs people, and this is what it looks like. And Russell T Davies, who then did that, so he won the prize, he was then like, that's part of it. I think it was I'm going to make an episode about that as part of it. So they created...
That's cool.
That's cool for the kid.
I enjoy it even more now. That was better than
imagine
the last
being
episode.
a kid. If I would hang up, be like, yeah, they made it. I get that. But at the same time, that is like I'm going to shoehorn this child's idea in. And that, for me, to have that, if they had this idea from a prefix of maybe it would be a better story because they had this idea, I think an adult person would have then eventually been like, yeah, cool, let me try and make a better story. For me, a better story out of this. But it was like, this kids create it, we have to do it for a fucking competition, let's just create it. And I'm not going to say there wasn't good points in this episode. Fair and few between for me personally. I did like what's his face there, Elton at the end, saying like he starts worrying about Jackie and stuff, because he was like, even for a second, this is what happens when you touch the Doctor. So it makes me wonder about Rose. That's why I was like, that's quite good. I really like the things like that. And
That's
it was
the only time you spoke up and said, "Oh, I quite like that."
Yeah, because it's awful. It's like it's. Listen,
you weren't this passionate about the Slitheen and.
I think I was.
I don't think you were laughing at it, but now you're getting annoyed at it. At this.
Yeah, because this is worse. Farting Aliens had me nearly wanted to shoot myself in the head. Rewatching it, I was laughing at it because they're so stupid. It's just cringe. It's just pure. Peter could just literally just get like Sarah going to get Peter Kay just to be his like sort of like just be weird. Just do
exactly.
Just
That's
be
why
weird.
it's good.
But it's
a funny thing.
This episode is stupid. It's silly. It's camp. What it is. A kid created the character, so it is what it is. It's universally disliked this episode.
Well,
except some
I'm
weird
guy in the comment.
Right, okay, hold on. You. So I'm gonna. All right, because like, Doctor's not in it, and I get the Doctor's not in it, and that's what makes it a little bit different. I enjoy this one. I get it. I do get it. And there will be other episodes coming up. There are points where that will not have the Doctor in it, which it has that aspect of, which is good. I do enjoy it as well, but just there's episodes where we watch Madame de Pompadour one, the girl in the fireplace, and we'll watch ones where like they're a bit more serious nature, and you're like, oh, like the ones with the devil and stuff like, you're like, those are really good, and then you get your really camp ones, really camp, silly, very slapstick, sort of like, oh, this is redonkulous, and that is one of those ones that really, really pushes the limits. Where
I enjoyed this one.
I think you enjoyed it because Rose was barely in it.
Do you know what? That had me thinking near to the end of it. I was thinking about this when we talk after it.
Yeah.
The Rose-o-meter is actually a 6. I'm not joking.
Was it because she came out like, you upset my mum? It's just like, I knew it would. But then again, it was like that was it. And then obviously but then she
started hugging him and stuff.
And I was like, oh, that was nice. That was
annoyed
nice.
me even more. So that's why it's a 6 and not a 5. Because keep that energy. And why switching up?
You're fucking awful. You are awful. Your woman's child was missing because of drugs, and you're there like. like that. Laughing there, like you're laughing about that off you, but then you're like saying that, but then somebody's like, "This is a great episode. This is so funny."
It was.
How did not one of them start catching on to the idea? He was left alone with them. Now he's gone. The other gone. Surely then it's like,
stop using logic though.
Do you know what? I can't. You're right. You're right. But no. I think you could say that when it comes to actual science and stuff to do with the characters. You can't say that when it comes to interactions. Stop using. You can say it when it comes up. Oh, how did this work in time travel? And when this and that. You can say that, but not when it's like this guy keeps being left in a room with people, and we're all just leaving, and we're not hearing the screams apparently.
Yeah, I didn't get the not hearing the screams things, but I just kept thinking, why use logic? It never works.
Right.
So I just sat there and enjoyed it.
Okay.
Going in the Fireplace got a 9.2.
Yeah, of course it was. It was written by Moffat. Right. So look at that.
Should be
New Earth. What?
Should be more than that.
Yeah. New Earth. That's obviously one with the Cassandra back, with which she was the Skin Lady. Tooth and Claw, the thing one. The Crillatine with Sarah Jane. Girl in Fireplace got the best. But this is IMDb, by the way. Rise of Cybermen. That two pair really do well. Idiot's Island 6.7, which to do with the feed me.
Okay.
Yeah, makes sense.
7, yeah.
Then you got the Impossible Planet ones, which is highly rated. 6.2. 6.2.
Is that it?
6.2 on IMDb.
It's
Now,
better than Feed Me.
Can't wait for the next episode.
Well, what's it rated?
It's rated less. But you like this one, so that's okay.
No, but
No, you like this one, so if it's only rated that little bit less, it'll still be great.
No, but it shouldn't have that rating.
And next one might be the best one you've ever seen in your life. Hope you choke on that. I don't really want to break down yet because it's such a stupid episode. But the Doctor not being a sure, yeah, fine. His mum dies, and we find out because he's not really sort of related to both. The thing is, we don't even know his mum died though. That's the first time we heard of it. Because you know if he was.
Why are you looking?
As I was saying, he hasn't mentioned once his mum's dead. So how are we going to make that correct? It was like, oh, his mother. Hasn't mentioned once. There was no mention of it. I'm fairly certain it wasn't. So I'm supposed to then be like, oh, he lost his mum.
That shows how he felt because he didn't correlate that night
No,
with his mum being dead.
I get
So
it's
it's like us being in his thought process.
Shut your mouth. I preferred it when you were laughing, you stupid bitch. No, here's the thing, is that if it was a throwaway comment, out of nowhere, it's just like, oh, he was someone was like, oh, blah, 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 and sort of like, oh, how's your mum? I was like, oh, I don't know, she passed when I was young. Something like that. Oh, she's no longer around. Something like that. That would then be like, oh, that's why. That's fine. Then somebody be like, oh, I don't remember it. It's my mum's dead. And then suddenly that's it. You're like, oh. And then we're showing a little montage with him and his mum going, bah, bah, as she's going off into the light.
I didn't get that. Oh, it's just her like dying.
Yeah, no, that was just saying, it was a whole
like
thing.
A symbolic
and
thing.
I'm supposed to be there going like, how am I supposed to feel any sort of sadness or emotion to this? Because I've had no idea about him missing this woman or her being dead in the first place or being a part of the story. And it's like, how?
I see where you're coming from.
I'm ending this. I'm not having you.
No, because I think the whole point of the episode was not for us to be sad, but for us to be happy.
Charlie, he's fucking a concrete pavement.
What's that not happy about that? Were you not smiling?
Because I can't believe they actually did that. Imagine the kid who wrote that episode. No, he felt like a kid wrote the episode. Imagine a kid that did that monster, and then during the episode, at the end, after he watched it, he's gone like, Mummy, what does it mean by a love life? Like a relationship, a love ship, or whatever you want to call it, with a fucking concrete slab. How are you going to explain that to a child?
They love each other.
Even got a love life.
Yeah, because they love each other very much.
Oh. Why have you chosen?
I think you're just reading way too much in between the lines in an episode like this.
Charlie, there's no reading between the lines. He might as well have shown us that he fucks that fucking pavement. We might as well see it. I've pictured it in my head 1,000 times.
And would that not have made the thing better?
If I'd seen, I'll tell you right now, if I watched 45 minutes of him just fucking that pavement, I think it would be better. That was a whole episode. That was it.
You're... Like,
with no explanation.
Do you know what? You're just bitter that...
Let's move on from that bit. I'm going to have to... I can't leave that in. There's no way I can leave that in.
What? Well, with an episode like that, I assume...
You can't say that! Because you've just been arguing with me, acting like it's the best episode in the world.
Yeah, it is.
I'm literally I'm putting a little notice board in there saying like at this point Charlie went off the rails, and then I'm edited in the fucking goodbye. So guys, we're gonna leave it there because it's gone off the bloody rails, and he's made. I'm fucking sweating by how pissed off I am. Oh. I'm going to leave it there, guys. So if you like this video, I don't know why, but if you like this video or you like this episode or reaction, please please comment down below. What do you think of this episode when it first came out? What, just everything. Just explain yourself if you like this. I need to know why so I can eviscerate you. But if you let me know what you thought this episode first came out. Everything, I've lost the world to live. If you like these types of videos, shut your mouth! If you like these types of video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. Bunch of other videos around here to do with me reacting to the MCU and me, Josh, and then things by myself, and the other episodes with this one, where he's, I'd say, somewhat a little bit less problematic, but in or around the same sort of vicinity. But other than that, guys, subscribe. See you on the other side. Shut your... You ruined it!
Oh my god, I think that's actually one of my favourites.
Out! Out!